You don't go up the gut of a down screen. You go this way. You chase. Going this way is called going up the gut. It's a terrible angle to take, and it leads to an open Zach LaVine 3. If you're Kyrie Irving here, get your feet set, okay? Sprint around here, feet set in a defensive stance. Kyrie Irving's just backpedaling. His feet are never set, so of course he's going to get torched to the rim. What is Kyrie Irving doing here? You have got to stay with your man and underneath your man. Kyrie Irving is going to fall asleep on his man. Now he gets beat with an easy backdoor cut. Okay, here comes communication, attention to detail. Joe Harris looks like he's expecting a switch here. Look at this. See how he leaves his man for just that little split second, and now his man's open for a jumper. Have to get underneath the screener. Right here, underneath the screener. Initiate contact. Battle for real estate. When you don't get underneath the screener, now the screener is going to be able to seal you and an easy jumper. Not switch a ball screen like this, especially with DeMar DeRozan, who's a mid-range genius, okay? You've got to get up and level to the screener. That space can't happen, okay? But instead, you're just playing off DeRozan, and it's an open mid-range jumper. If you want to play in the gaps, your feet cannot take you inward. Look at this player's feet. You have to be in position so your feet don't have to move. But nope, look at this player's feet. See how he has to step inward? That means you're never getting back outward, so Caruso can just pump and go, draw help, wide open Dragic 3. Horrible transition defense. Please communicate. This player's got to say, I've got ball, so this player knows to go here. When you don't communicate, look what happens. Two people guard the ball. Nobody guards Goran Dragic, so it's a wide open jumper. What is this Nets player doing right here? Okay, the Nets are switching this ball screen. So why are you jumping like you need to be in backside help? This is a switch. Okay, look at this. And a good switch. Why are you moving over here? Stay with your man. Okay, but yeah, that doesn't happen, and it ends up being an easy Bulls 2. Cannot switch a ball screen like this. Stop. Right now, you've got to be level to the screener and ready to switch. You are not even close to that. So now Zach LaVine's just going to blow right past you to the rim for 2. Kevin Durant, you're switching onto Zach LaVine. You've got to be up and ready to guard on this switch. You're not. You're just not. Look at the space. So you give up an open 3. Can't get back to the middle of nowhere on defense. This is the middle of nowhere. This player's helping out on this drive right here. And this player's doing fine one-on-one anyways. Find a body to guard. You're just going to no man. You're standing in total no man's land. So now we have 3 Nets guarding 2 Bulls. So obviously that's going to leave somebody wide open for the Bulls, and it's Goran Dragic for 3. Again, when does DeRozan's dribble get picked up? Right there. So now the only thing you need to be worried about is getting back to your man. His dribble's picked up. This player is now fine one-on-one. But you stand around for no reason. In fact, you move in even more to double. And of course, it's a wide open 3. You cannot play off on this. Look at this. You've got to get up on DeMar DeRozan here. You've got to be level to the screener, ready to guard. A mid-range artist. This is totally unacceptable. This is DeMar DeRozan. You know how good he is in the mid-range. If you're switching the screen, you need to be up and ready to guard. You're not, so DeMar DeRozan hits another mid-range jumper. Joe Harris needs to sprint back here as opposed to jogging, okay? If he sprints back, look what happens now, okay? Now, if I'm here, okay, this player defensively can get up and send this player into Joe Harris, who has nothing to do but double team. His man is not even in the picture. But instead, Joe Harris is standing in no man's land. So now Dosunmu has a driving lane he should never have, and it's an easy 2. Cross screen with Vucevic right here. Stop. You've got to jam Vucevic as he comes through this cross screen right here. Your man is sitting this cross screen. Jam Vucevic so this player can get on the other side. When you don't do that, Vucevic is just wide open for a jumper. Why is this player double teaming the ball right here? This player's doing a great job guarding one-on-one. Look at this. He's doing fine guarding one-on-one. Why are you standing here? Get to your man. But you're just standing in no man's land, doubling for no reason, and it's an open 3. In transition here, if you're Watanabe here, you want to cut the court this way, okay? Get up and force this player this way, right where there's a help defender for you. okay? You get beat away from that help, and I mean, there's nothing anybody can do about it now. Okay, so with this ball screen defense here, Goran Dragic just lost the ball. So this player can easily get over and guard one-on-one. You should be returning to your man. But look what happens. This player is for no reason still standing here, so his man is wide open, DeMar DeRozan, who's just going to be able to get it, spin, easy too. Don't try and front the post with DeMar DeRozan, okay? Right now you should be underneath and just battling for real estate, initiating contact, getting to DeRozan to catch this ball as far out as possible. When you try and front the post, now when he catches it, you're not really in position to guard, so now he's just going to abuse this defender right here, and it's an easy 2. Come on, if you're this Nets defender here, you've got to sprint over to get your feet set in a defensive stance. Look at this jogging right here. So now you're obviously going to get blown by, draws a double, Dosunmu 3. Have Kevin Durant wanting to help you on DeMar DeRozan, okay? So get up and force DeRozan into this double team. Instead, you get beat away from that double team, and DeRozan's just going to hit a step-back jumper at the end of the horn. Again, if you're this defender here, you have a player that wants to help you, okay? So get up and force this player into this help. Instead, you're getting beat away from that help, and it's a Zach LaVine step back. Not switch a ball screen like this. How many times do we have to go over this? This space cannot happen if you're switching. You have to be up and ready to guard. You are not ready to guard. So LaVine's just going to be able to hit an easy 3. Don't just give Dosunmu the lane here. Please get up and hedge. Where is Vucevic rolling to? The backside help is right here, okay? But instead, you're just giving Dosunmu the lane and giving him a layup. All right, so here comes a double team. So right here comes your double team right there. Stop. So this player has to obviously take now the man who came to doubles, man, because he's standing on the block. You can't leave the block unoccupied. This player's got to be over here, okay? Because if a skip pass is made, you got to be able to rotate. Look what happens here. Skip pass is made. This player is not where he's supposed to be. You're supposed to be over here with your man so that you can rotate over. Okay, but you're in no position to do that. So Dosunmu just rips and goes into the lane, collapses the defense, open 3. If you are switching this screen, you have to communicate. You have to have attention to detail. So Kevin Durant's got to obviously switch. Look at Kevin Durant. He's apparently isn't thinking a switch is coming because he's over here still. So now this player, Dosunmu, is going to get right to the rim for a layup. Got to stop moving your feet when you're guarding LaVine here, okay? You're falling for this light show, okay? Right now, LaVine hasn't moved anywhere yet. Watch this player's feet, okay? Keeps moving. Look at his feet. Continuing to move. LaVine hasn't moved anywhere. Your feet are still moving. So now LaVine's just going to blow right by you because your feet are never set, and it's an easy 2. Okay, this is a down screen right here, okay? When you are guarding a down screen, you have to go over the top and chase. This is called going up the gut, which never works. And you go up the gut, and it's another Zach LaVine 3. Not scram switch here on Vucevic. Stop right now. Just initiate contact, battle for real estate. Instead, you call for a scram switch, so look what happens. Now Vucevic is catching this ball way too low, okay? And now he's just going to face up, and it's just bully ball, hook shot. All right, again, so you're doubling right here. Kevin Durant's going to double. Stop. Why are these players... Watanabe's got to be over here, okay? So that he can be able to rotate off of this double, okay? Same thing with this player. You got to rotate here, and the man that doubles just comes here. But you can't even get the first rotation right.